Well, hello. Thank you very much for watching. If you're hearing me now, you're hearing this after the fact, or rather watching this after the fact. So thank you very much for tuning in and checking the video out. I'm going to play the Big Wowz bonus skins number 6. I believe I got that titled correctly. I didn't actually check before I started the round. I believe that's what I remember it to be. Have not checked out the holes that currently have skins. No idea what they are, so I'm just going to play every hole hard, try to maximize the score on every hole, and just kind of let the chips fall where they may. That's my strategy coming into today. Not sure if it's the right one, but we'll see. Boy, it's taking its time loading so far. Hopefully that trend doesn't continue. Hopefully we nice smooth loading between holes and no lag, minimal lag. That'd be nice. Okay, here we go.
Keep in mind, this event is only one round long. Let's do this. Crank that drive straight at the
Thank you, John, for the reminder that it's just one round long. Appreciate that. Okay, just got to take a little bit off of this. Just to keep it straight in the fairway as well. Okay, that'd be just fine and dandy. Really just didn't want to fast there.
We've got about 115 yards to the pin.
I think this club with a little bit of de-loft is good, even though I've got a little at my feet already. As I turn, though, I'm going to be more into the wind. So, probably a 10 or so. Effective 10. Oh, come on now. See the thing jump left? I've got some controller drift at the moment. I've got a new controller coming. It'll be here on Monday. Oh.
That should do nicely.
Hey, Roger.
And here we have a
put the ball in the hole. Yes, that's the idea. That's the idea. I've not made it easy on myself right here. Goodness gracious. How you doing today, Roger? Somewhere in here. We'll see how this does. Pretty much just going for a 2-putt at this point. Maybe I'll get lucky. Short a little bit. Just a little short. That was a good line.
A bit more pace. Here we go. Par putt.
Practice putt was short, but I thought I'd get more power on it for the real putt. Maybe I should have practiced putted twice. Who knows? Oh well. Take a 2-putt there. I guess.
Wind is blowing on the tee here.
Okay, not a whole lot of help in that wind. Maybe 5 plus 8, so 13. I'd like to land it about right here. So 58, 48, that's the number. Let me pick my aiming point better. So 10 to 12 across. Effective. About here or so, would be my guess. Yeah, I think this club line ought to be pretty good. Let's practice swing this. Trying for a hole in one. All right. Not likely to get one, but you never know. Almost. A little too firm.
Sweet.
I didn't pay attention to see if the wind changed at all. Once I read it, I kind of looked away from it and didn't look back. It's hard for the first half, and then it tapers off slowly, and at the end, it's barely breaking at all. Oh man, I kind of like this line, but maybe a little bit more. All right, I think this has got a chance, but this, if anything, this will miss low would be my guess. We'll see. I don't want to change it. There we go. All right.
Looking really good.
A little low.
Get in that hole.
I called it, but I didn't want to change it.
Time to finish this one off. Okay,
All right. A little tired. Up late with Cockster. Yeah, he did stay up for a while after. I don't know how long he stayed up. Ooh, nice. Where are you at in your career mode? Have you finished a whole season yet? A whole season can take quite a while depending on how many rounds per tournament you set up.
Par 5 goes.
I haven't played career mode in so long.
Nice, pure swing.
That ought to do.
Stuff.
Get up. Okay. Little push and a little black fast, kind of cancel each other out. Ooh. Okay. I feel like the lie and the wind come really close to canceling each other out. The wind will win a little bit, but I want it to land left. The only thing at this point, the wind's changed on me a little. Well, I want to take a little bit off of this shot. That's the question. I think just a little, not much. Put a little left to right, a little bit of loft on it, and just go right at it, basically. Yeah. Ooh, a little slow. Okay, this might be okay. Yep. Had to catch that hill. Chip and chance. Okay. Oop, chill.
And this is your third
So
shot.
this has to be partial pitched then. My least favorite shot in the game. 6 tournaments in, Roger. Good place to start. Yeah, agreed. That's where I started as well, and I'm sure plenty of other people started out on career mode. It's a good way to learn. Gotta make sure this gets up there. Thing is, I just can't splash this because the lie is so severe. Pitch will make the ball pop out better. Oops, I thought I was practice swinging. Oh my goodness. Don't come all the way back, please. Just stay right there. Oh my gosh, I thought I was practice swinging that.
All right, this is your 4th shot.
Well, that's over and done with. Just make this. Oops. What I wanted to do. Just wanted to readjust. I think all I needed to make sure I do here, tiniest little bit of de-loft and a good amount of rollout. Okay, made sure I was on practice swing that time. Okay, there we go. Salvage the birdie. Birdie's not going to win a skin on that hole, guaranteed. You need the eagle to get a skin. And that's, Roger, that's the point of this thing here. And for anybody who's watching, who's just tuned in, didn't watch from the beginning, this is all about skins. You just got to get the lowest score possible on a hole. So it's all about hole outs and eagles and whatever you can get. There'll be some hole. There might be like 1 or 2 holes that'll get one with a birdie, like a really tough par 4 or something, or really tough hole in general. But with this group of players, it's mostly eagles that win a hole.
Really nice swing.
Just to hang on. Oh, it just does.
Is about 125 yards away.
All right. It's a pretty stiff breeze. I think. No. I'm gonna deal off this there. Didn't. Stinking stick drift there. All right, let's pick a landing spot. All right. So much wind. I feel like I need another club up, but that's a little too much, and so I'd have to take a little off of it. A little bit of right to left. I think that's a better play. Yeah. We'll soon see.
Oh, come on, sit for us, ball.
Nah, that's too much.
Well done.
Hang on.
And this one's for bird.
Should have stuck with my original read there. But you win some, you lose some. Shorted it maybe. Oh, it was low anyway.
Yikes! Right by the hole. Good luck here. This is for par. All right, let's
see.
Head over to the next hole.
Definitely easier than switch. Right on, dude. I'm glad to hear it's been a good transition so far. What do you got? Your first hole in one. Nice. Holy cow. 15 months on Switch, no hole in ones. And then first week on PS4, hole in one. That'll work. Alright. I'm not entirely. I think I'm just going to hit this club straight up. Trying to take some off of it earlier. I think the wind's going to take enough off of it for me. I played a practice round. Okay, right about there. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on. Line it up again. If I want to have any chance, I got to try. Come on, stick. Don't drift on me. Just stay right there. I did that. Alright, be good. Oh, it's too far right.
This one's heading a bit right.
That was too much club. I was way off on distance there. I needed to take a few yards off.
You could go to 2.
I say that. Where it landed wasn't too far from where I wanted it to land, but I mean, why even? What a putt. What a putt. That was pretty harsh. I mean, so this is well over the limit. I can wedge this if I want to, but this will be a fun putt, so we're just going to putt it. Alright, so if I can get it to go up here and get it to the flat and just have it run right around through here to the flat, then it'll hit this and come on down. It's just, you got to be so careful, because if you catch it anywhere in here, it goes all the way down here somewhere, and then I might have to putt through a bit of that red. That'll be a stupid putt. I don't want that. almost better, not better to leave it on the ridge, but I think I just got to make sure it gets up there onto that ridge. I have to add some definite power here. Alright, that definitely gets on the ridge. This might go past the hole, but I'm going to accept that as a miss. Having trouble around the greens, Roger? Let's see here. Why does the rough affect your shot sometimes, but no effect? So there's a lot of different things that affect how the... Well, here, let me hit this putt and then I'll talk about it. Hitting this much power is always tough to get it right. And I shorted it. I shorted it severely, so I'm going to have the putt that I... Okay. I didn't want to be down there in the valley. Honestly, I'd rather this. There's no chance this goes in. So anyways, the thing about the rough is there's a few different reasons that things would affect your lies in the rough. First, you got to look at the lie percentage. Like if you look up in the top right hand screen, it says 100% right now, just below green. You know, if you're in light rough, it might be in the 80 to 90% range. If you're in the heavy rough, it might be down in the 70s to 80%, sometimes worse. So you got to pay attention to your lie percentage. That affects how far the ball will fly. Like the lower the percentage, the more it takes off of the ball's carry.
No, that putt will end up short.
Then secondly, you have to look at the lie grid and see if it's like uphill, downhill, side hill, and that affects the trajectory of the ball coming off as well.
Okay, after that one, you've gone up to even.
So those are the main things that affect your shot as far as the lie goes, the rough rather. Do you know how to check your lie grid, Roger?
Right to left on this one.
Well, if not, you press and hold L1. As you can see, right now I'm on the tee box. The lie grid's perfect, but you can see those grid lines. You got to check that and see if they're moving. Like the next time I'm in the rough, I'll show you what the difference in percentages and stuff looks like. All right.
This drive should be safe.
Give me a good bounce, please. Oof, just.
Okay.
All right, so look, see, this is a terrible lie as far as like the lie angle. It's uphill and left to right, so it's going to move my ball. Like I need to aim somewhere over here to account for it. Plus, it'll put my ball higher up into the wind, so that affects how far it flies. In this case, it's kind of helping me that it's like that, because I can just add a little bit more loft and some spin, and maybe this club will be okay. It's so much lie left to right, but I think the wind's really not going to get a chance to do too much to this. It's a pitch after all. Wind got a little more of it than I thought. Come back, please.
Okay, here's our third shot.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know how you guys do it out there.
Abso-freaking-lutely. How'd you know that was going in before I hit it, Roger? How'd you know?
Okay, 1 under for the round.
How did you know, Martin? Sorry, it's a line from a book that an audio book that I've been listening to for a while.
Left to right cross breeze on this hole.
Martin, do you like to read or listen to audiobooks either way? Martin, why? Roger is what I meant to say. Actually, so I can take this further out to the left and just completely bring that water out of play.
Huh. And the tee shot.
Boy, it
Looks
was
like
a
it'll be
good
safe.
thing that oh my goodness, what a shot. What is that?
Oops, that one went bye-bye.
That's ridiculous.
This one's about 175 to the pin.
Doesn't really matter what happens to this. It's not a stroke play event.
Looking nice.
All right, well, that was pretty good.
I was standing, that looked
Nice
like
to see a good shot come off, I guess.
Just didn't end well.
See, like, here's a good example right here, Roger. I'm in the heavy rough. Look at the top right, my lie percentage, 67 to 74%. So that's going to take a bunch off this. And then if you see, I'm right on a red upslope, which means the ball is going to go higher off the club face and therefore carry shorter. And it'll land softly and not want to roll forward. So I'm going to add a little D-loft to it and a little top spin so that it tries to counteract those things.
Oh.
And hey,
For the par.
your issue is sometimes the percentage affects the shot.
Man, that was a nice way to end it.
Yeah, so that's the range that it gives you. And it, honestly, do you look at the grid lines as well? Because that makes a big difference sometimes when you have a range from the rough. Like, say sometimes you've got like a 10% range almost, you know. That was a narrow range, but sometimes you could have like 64 to 78%, you know, or 64 to 70, like, yeah, that would be more than a 10%. You can have big ones like that. And whenever that happens, if you get the high end, like, it can be an entire club difference. Alright, gotta go for the ace. Like, it doesn't matter if this goes in the drink. I don't need to take anything off. It doesn't matter if it goes in the drink. It really, nothing matters here except an ace. So, a little bit left of the flag kicks off that backboard to the right. Like, I hit one in practice yesterday that nearly went in. Okay, now I feel like it needs to take a little off of it. Okay, I think this is a good line. Come on, baby.
Silk.
Come on, baby. I didn't need to take something off of it. Dadgummit.
It's gonna miss the green. Unfortunate.
Just a straight up, nothing changed. Is what I needed there. Whoa. Stick drift. Slow. No.
Way to chip that one close. Well done. All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
See, used to listen to audiobooks when you were working 12-hour shifts. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes plenty of sense. What sort of things are you into? Or, well, more specifically, I was going to ask if you've heard or read a book. It's a science fiction book called Nexus. It's actually a trilogy of 3.
Looks like we're going to the fairway.
Oh, nearly. If you can hit it into the heavy rough, I got it to stop on the green. I had an eagle putt. That's right. This can be made. No. Oh, just a little bit more rollout on that. I don't want to give it too much because that slope right past the hole is not what you want. But to be fair, I got to remind myself constantly that this is not a stroke play event. Birdies do not matter. Not unless
That
it's an
can go
extremely
down
tough
at
hole, and
200
that is not
par.
an extremely tough hole. So, let's see which shot. Flop, splash, chip works best to help reduce the effects of the heavy rough. Man, it depends on your distance.
Here
It
comes the
depends on
10th
your
hole.
distance. I look at each shot around the green as its own little puzzle, and you have to look at them. But there are definitely some generalizations that you can make. I'll try to think through a few. I'll definitely make sure as I get around the greens, I'll talk about the different lies I get and why I choose different shots. Give me a sec here. So,
Yeah, drive's looking
like,
decent here.
if I'm really short, like inside of,
Okay, this is about 160 or so to the
I
pin.
don't know, 20 yards or so, if I've got an unobstructed view to the flag and like no real danger of like, I don't know, point is I've got a lot of room to like run something on the green, then I might err towards hitting a chip out of the heavy rough. The tempo is a little bit more predictable, and your penalty for like a slight black, fast, or slow is much less than some other shot choices. And if you accidentally get a red, it's definitely less. Like if you red flat fast a splash, at that distance, there's a chance it'll pull way offline and change your yardage quite drastically. But if you hit a red fast chip from that distance, pretty good chance you won't be off quite as badly. Like for example, but that's just one scenario. There's so many, it's hard to talk about all of them in one stretch. I'm just gonna have to make sure and bring them up as I encounter them. So I've been playing this off to the left on purpose and playing for a chip, just because I feel like if I land something perfect on this heavy rough, that's where I have to land exactly in the right spot to trickle and not shoot forward and just give me a chip anyway. And then who knows, it might go over there, and I don't really want that. Although that would be uphill. That's not too bad. Point is, there's no way to keep this green and have a good putt. So you're going to be chipping. It's just a matter of choosing where you chip from, I guess. But you can't be short. So I feel like this is not quite enough club unless I take it further left. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't want to hit the 185. I think that's a little too much.
This one's going
185 would have
left.
been better. Okay, never mind. No, it's perfect.
Well, you're not
It's right
going to
where I
hit
want to be.
every green today. That's all right.
Okay, so here, notice, Roger, here's one around the green. Not heavy rough, but a different around the green situation. Notice the lines at my feet are running towards the hole, so it's a little bit downhill at my feet, which means the ball is going to land a little bit, it's going to carry a little further and have a little bit more rollout on it than it would if everything was just flat. But I need it to do that. I need this club to stretch. Oh my gosh, stupid drift. I'm going to add just a little bit more D-loft and a bunch of run out. Because once you get on the green, the lines are pretty neutral. So it's a flat, once it gets on the surface, it's flat. The lines are moving right to left of my feet, which means it may kick the ball to the left a little bit in the air. Alright, I think this is pretty good. We'll see. I don't want to miss it short. It's got a chance. No way. No way.
Oh, nice little chip there.
Look at that line moving right before. There's two lines that are moving left. What was left to right? I guess it's left to right now. It was right to left. I don't know how those didn't affect it at all. I hit exactly the putt or the chip I intended. Sometimes it just happens. Let's see. Started listening to Moby Dick. Okay, classics. Then went with author Stephen King. Yeah, Anne Rice. A little bit of everything. Right on. Right on. Those are all good selections. I've read. So remind me, what are some of the books that Anne Rice has written? Because I know I recognize her name, but I can't remember where, like, what her books are.
I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good.
There we go. That's prime position.
This is about 155
Check the lie. It's a little downhill, so left to right is really not going to matter at all. Wind's hurting just a little bit. This lands into an upslope. If it lands back here, I do want it to kick forward. A little bit of de-loft, not much. As I turn, though, the wind's hurting more. A little more D. Too far to the left.
Approach shot worked out just fine.
Not hitting the best shots.
Down to 3 under par.
I mean, I struck it well. I'm just not making good reads in, is what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness, dude. That stick drift is really, it's killing me. It's killing me. I spent all that time picking a line, and now that work is done. I have to redo it. Cannot wait for Monday when my new controller is supposed to arrive. Okay, now stay in place right there. Don't move, please. Short. You blithering idiot. Look at that. That's in the middle of the cut.
Short. This one's for par. All right, nicely hold.
Dragon Riders of Pern.
And you're 2 under
I don't
par
recognize that one. Okay.
round.
And I'm glad to hear that my commentary is helping. I'll keep it up. If I forget, if I start forgetting, just remind me. Sometimes I get a little, trying to focus. Dadgummit, the wind is very different than I had in practice. I don't want to run it through that fairway, but that's a short hole. I can hit 3-wood here. Yeah, it's fine. 3-wood's just fine. The wind's changing now. I can probably hit driver. Yeah, I can hit driver. A little de-loft and a little bit of right to left to fight the wind. So as I fight the wind, it'll take some yardage off the carry, and it'll make it land softer. And then de-loft decreases your carry distance with the driver. Whereas on like shorter clubs, de-loft increases your distance to a point. Oh no! Heavy rough. Okay, here we go. So here's another trick about heavy rough that I forgot to mention earlier, Roger. Notice that I've got my percentage range, 79 to 86. Now I'm going to press to do a practice swing. Sometimes this narrows your percentage. Sometimes it gives you an exact number, like it is right now, 83%. So I can do my math based off of that. So it's got me hitting the 97 pitch. So I don't have to use a calculator. That's about 20 yards, a little less than 20 yards that I'm losing. Going to get 6 or 7 for the win, another 3 or 4 because it's downhill towards the pin at the lie. So I think this club works. Just a little bit of de-loft. Make sure it kicks forward because it has to get up a hill. And then it's better to be on the right side. I might want, instead of the pitch, I'm going to check something. I have a 97 full shot. Let's see what the lie is on that. It's 86. I like this better. I like this better. Okay. That's what I was hoping for.
Nice. Here's a 14-foot putt. Well, it's heading towards the hole.
There we go. Nice to see a birdie go in.
Your fourth
Interview with a
birdie of the
Vampire.
day.
There we go. Yeah. I've read all of the books in that series. Well, actually, there may be a bunch more that I haven't read. I think she wrote a bunch. Some of the split off some of the characters, like Lestat, Vampire Lestat, for example. Yeah, practice swing to check the percentage. It is huge, definitely, and you're welcome. As soon as you take a practice swing, though, that percentage will go back to a range, just so you know. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what to do here. Actually, yes, I am decided, especially with this wind. In practice, I had a little bit of a left to right wind, and I went around the left side, right through there, and that was really tough up and down for birdie. I couldn't get it to the green. So this is a play. It's got to hit just right. All right, let's give it a go.
Just a pure swing. Oh, that's
nearly. A little more right to left on it. I'd have been a little bit more aggressive with that. All right, so this is not an easy bunker shot. Let's just be real about that. It's hard not to red fast one. Well, it's only 13 yards. I've got to aim it. It's hard not to fast this, which decreases the effect of like the spin that I put on it. Okay, all right. Definitely take that.
In the bunker, who cares? You're just gonna
nearly got it in.
Stick it close, I guess. Way to go.
Need eagles for skins, that's for sure.
And after that, you're bringing things down to 4 under par.
Score does not matter.
And the headwind is definitely a thing on this.
Although the more holes you birdie, you know, maybe you get lucky. That drivable, it's not going to, birdie's certainly not going to win. But some of these harder ones, birdie will give you a chance at least. Or maybe cover somebody else that would have got a skin there otherwise.
Fine swing. Okay, setting up here about 140.
Yeah, I am a lefty. I am a lefty, Roger, in real life also. Why you say all bets are off? Are you a lefty as well? Not many of us out there. All right. Yeah, a little bit of D-locked on this. I think it'll be good. Maybe a little bit more. And some spin. Okay. I want this to land left of the pin, shoot forward, and come to the right. Not quite enough. I mean, just a couple more yards to the right, and that had a chance to be okay. So we'll splash one in. Wow, look at that little crease the ball's down in. It's going to kick it to the left for sure. Lands on a downslope. I think if I just hit this straight like this, it'd be good. Too hard. Too hard. Decent line.
Nicely played out of that bunker. This one to save par. Looking good.
Right.
Good job. That's dropping on in for par.
It does make me weird, for sure.
That's going to keep you at 4
I love being a lefty.
After that hole.
Oh man, almost out of holes. This has been fun.
15th hole.
I like this course much better than the courses like last week's course. Alright, gonna try and get this up there as far as I can with an overpower. Okay.
Come on now, give us a nice little fairway lie.
Right side of the fairway is what you want for the angle into this pin. I've yet to hit a good one, so now I'm due. 170. Dang. Yeah, 170 straight up. I think that might, oh yeah. So look, the lie's kicking it forward a little bit, which will help give me a little bit of carry. 13 feet downhill. which is where it would be right about here. So 12 foot downhill, that's equivalent of 4 yards. 4 yards more of carrying. The wind's helping just a little bit, not much, but just a little bit. So 170 ought to just land in the heavy rough, hopefully. Okay, a little bit for the lie going right to left, and then it's about 14 mile an hour wind. About here. Oh, the wind's not helping anymore, it's hurting. Just a smidge. Alright, a little bit of de-loft. And I'm going to aim further right because it has to fly shorter to land to carry the bunker to the right side. Come on, be good. The green will kick it back to the left. Oh, it's too far. I thought it was going to land significantly shorter than that.
And there's some fantastic golf putting for eagle. And this one is for the birdie with big wings.
That's a bit of a bummer there. Alright, that is not short.
Oh,
Just didn't make it.
Man.
That's okay, at least I got my power.
5 foot putt here.
Tired of leaving the long one short. It's a pet peeve of mine, and it's something I do all too often. Hey, P-Dog, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out, watching me not get any skins. Had some chances. Almost hold out an eagle, splash eagle earlier, and you know I could have eagled that hole if I'd hit a better shot. I don't know if that would have skinned anything or not, but all right. So it's up 11. I think the wind and the lie, the hill almost cancel. The hill wins a little, which is a good thing. Okay. Slowed it. Oh, slowed it. I think that was a good club.
Let's get a birdie. See what we can do from there. And here's our second shot on the 16th.
All right, so I'm in between, so it's got to be a partial splash. Actually, no, it doesn't. That lands on a downslope. It'll kick forward. Okay. Not enough.
4 feet to go. Looking good.
See here, about to order you some pizza. Big games on today. Okay, so it's college football playoffs today. So I don't have any idea who's in the running, who's playing for what. I think I'm going to keep the stream going after this and play something else. Maybe I'll play some TGC rounds. Slow again. Oh, it's only barely slow. Please don't. Okay.
And this one's around 235-ish to the pin.
Please be good. Come on, wind. Turn it left. Turn it left, wind. Okay, all right. Oh, man. Nearly the Albie. That would have been a good first skin. Oh, it's not a par 5? Okay. I didn't realize having to hit a 3-wood like that. I figured it was a par 5. Well, hey, that's not an easy birdie. Maybe that'll be good for a skin. Probably not, but at least it might cover somebody's skin.
Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind.
Would I rather come in from like this angle versus this angle is where I've been coming in from? I guess I could take it like, I don't think I'll carry that bunker, and I don't want to try to land left of it because look, it just kicks left into the rough. Gotta go on the right side. Yeah. Just so I can try and power it. Get short a shot as I can get. Uh-oh. Okay. Push slow, I get scared of that bunker, but
Setting up around 130 yards, 5 strokes from the lead.
so it's up 6 yards, maybe a little more with the uphill slope, and that's like a 15 or 16 mile an hour wind. Call it 15. So 18, almost 19. Okay. So about 12 total help rather, would be my guess. And if I want to land at one, oh my gosh, is this, I mean, perfect for a 114. Got to try and hold it, like nothing else matters really. Tiniest little bit of D-loss, so it rolls forward. No, that's right. The lie didn't kick it left much at all. I expected it to kick it left. Man, that was pretty decent holding speed. It might have been going too hard. Even if it was like right at the pin, it probably wouldn't have dropped. A little too hard. But please turn. You got to turn.
Oh man.
Whatever.
All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
Whatever. 187s often turn less than 187 foot greens turn less than you expect. So, all right. Well, I don't know if that's going to be good for skins. I need to get a picture. See, I've missed some comments. Give me just a sec, fellas. Let me get this picture done of the scorecard.
And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you.
Maybe that birdie on 17, maybe that'll be good enough to either squash somebody else's dream or give me a skin. Probably not, though. So pretty much just a donator this week. But these things are fun. It's fun trying to go for hole outs. And, you know, you never know. You just might make one at some point. And then you might, I mean, hell, you can win quite a bit of money in these skins things. Depending on how many people play them, then how many people win skins before you. We've had some weeks where the skins all got covered, and then somebody got a nice hole out and won like a big chunk of change. Somebody won $400 on one of them. If I remember that correctly. I'm just gonna get this scorecard sent in. I'm gonna go play something else. What would y'all like to see me play? I could do some TGC. It's on Pro. I don't have any more Masters level societies to play. I've already played P-Dogs and Chewies. Try the Elite Tour. I don't think I've played any on this one, or I could go try and do the Challenge Circuit, but oh my god, the scoring was crazy low in Challenge Circuit, like 78 under par. It's bonkers. I play Apexes. Managua Pass. I feel like I recognize that. It's 2 rounds versus like 4 rounds of TGC. I don't know. What do y'all think? I need to send this scorecard off. Y'all let me know what you think. Okay. Scorecard submitted. Get the stream back up. See the comments. Alright, so let's see. Nobody has an idea yet, so let's see here. 4 teams that get in. It's Bama, Cincinnati, Georgia, and Michigan. Oh wow, Michigan's up in the top 4. That's cool. Bama's always good, I know. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to go play, damn, I'd like to play something on Master, but 5 more hours for both of y'all's. We'll play Elite. I think this is supposed to be a good course. Memory serves. Probably won't play for too long. Just play for another round or 2. Soft, fast. Wow, that's so weird. Soft fairways, soft greens. Alright, I'm going to have to remind myself of that constantly throughout this round. P-Dog, I know a lot of people, it seems like, enjoy college football better than pro football. I used to always like pro, but now I don't follow it too much anymore. Just always been a big Cowboys fan since I was a kid. Besides, my college football team, really, truth be told, has got to be said to be the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And they're always, well, with some exceptions in the past, always lacking.
Let's nestle this first drive up there in the fairway, and we'll be on our way.
Par 5 to start. I love par 5s to start. All right. Weird going to pro.
Break a leg out there. Hopefully you have a good round.
Honestly, expected to slow it or something.
No,
Glad for a perfect.
And second shot here on the first.
260 uphill straight into the teeth of the wind. Alright, that lie is bad enough. I think it'll do.
You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off
fast.
the turf.
Kick left for me. Oh, perfect might have been pretty good there. So here you go, Roger. This is no rough, but look at the difference, like the lie, like the shot. Different people would choose different shots here. I'm almost of the mind to chip this, to be fair. But I don't want to do that. I'm going to carry the hill. That just means I got a partial splash, like a little bitty one. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. Likely to fast it, so even though the lie is definitely going to kick it to the left, I think fast will bring it back to the right. Forgot I wasn't even on Master. Of course that was a shot. Easier to do that on Pro than Master.
And that'll do.
Oh yes, and it's soft fairways and greens. Try not to hold that against me, Roger. Alright, well who's your team, man? You said you live in Illinois. Maybe you said you live in Chicago. I can't remember that part for sure, but if you're a Bears fan, I get it. I like the Bears. I don't know how they are these days, but you know, historically I like the Bears. They play tough smash mouth football, you know. I love that kind of football. Lots of runs, in your face, big guys, strong defense. Like, I don't know. I like that type of football.
Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing.
Shouldn't have put that loft and right to left. It should have just done one or the other. I think straight up, though, it would have been too long. I knew I slowed it, too. Instantly knew I slowed it.
This is what our third shot is
2 chips. honestly, I'd rather be chipping on this pin, it looks like.
Oh,
All right.
yes. Way to go.
Oh, Wisconsin. Oh, that's right. You've mentioned that before.
And after that,
You've mentioned that before. You're a Packers, long-time Packers fan. That's right. You were talking about that we need to come check a game out in Lambeau Field, which I get you there. I would be down with that. I like the Packers. Big Aaron. I mean, I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. And I was definitely a Favre fan. And P-Dog. So P-Dog's not a Cowboys fan. Okay, got it. That's fine. I know a lot of people like to hate the Cowboys. And I know there's also a lot of people who are Cowboys fans just because they're a big franchise, you know. But I grew up in Texas, and when I was real young, I lived in Dallas-Fort Worth area. So, like, that's just always been the team in our family. I say that. My dad was not a sports fan, but my mom was an avid sports fan. She put the ball in my crib. She was a huge Cowboy fan. She'd get all into the games, like, screaming at the refs for making terrible calls, the whole 9 yards. It was great. Funny that I bring her up. That's enough about that. All right.
That'll work for you. This one's for birdie.
Phew, weird putt.
It could be a good one.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was
Let's see.
A nice little birdie.
Broncos fan, P-Dog. That's right. You've mentioned that to me before. And yeah, you told me. I remember you mentioned it when you all beat us.
Down to 200.
To be fair, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I like other teams for sure. And I mean, the Broncos are a historic team. It's hard to dislike the Broncos unless like you have your team always gets beat by them or something.
That swing was to die for.
That's a beautiful shot, right where I want it.
This one's about 100 yards from the pin.
100 yards left. It runs towards the flag stick there. So maybe land it somewhere in here. It's just like 80 something yards. Yeah, like close to 90 then. Dang. I think it's downhill at my feet, which will make the wind's effect more. I think this will land too close to the pin. But maybe if I take something off of it, it'll be good. Pretty good for distance. Not bad.
That was good. This one's a 7-footer.
163, so they'll break more than the 187s did. It might take me a second to get used to these green speeds.
This one's tracking.
Okay, just.
Oh, yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row.
See here. When they started calling themselves America's team, that's when you lost all respect. How come, Roger? Let's see here. We won the SB with Manning. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, so that's recent times, right? But you go further back, and I mean, holy cow. You got, didn't Doug Flutie play for the Broncos way back when? And then, of course, after that, you got Jerry Rice. Not Jerry Rice, that's not the Broncos. What am I thinking? What's that? Shannon Sharp. And, oh, what was your, Elway. There we go. Elway. No, yeah, Elway. God, now I'm starting to second guess myself. So, hold on, I can't multitask. I think it's 170.
Beauty of a swing there. That'll do for the approach. This putt is for birdie. It's getting there.
Get in there. All
Good
right.
work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. Bringing things
First
down
team to
to
buy
4
themselves a
under
Super
after
Bowl.
that one.
That might be true. Hang on just a sec. Alright guys, so I apologize. Y'all gonna have to hang on just a sec.
See what we can do
Wifey
here
just
on
came
the
home.
6th.
She's got a whole bunch of groceries. I need to help her carry them in. So I'll be back in just 2 shakes. Alright. Sorry for the delay. Let's see here. Try and finish this round up pretty quick so we can... Is it just me or is there an echo in my mic, or does it sound okay to y'all? Ooh, push fast.
Looks like this tee shot's coming in for safe landing. And here's our second shot on the 6th.
Gonna have to watch Brady play his 20th Super Bowl. Yeah. Dude, Brady... Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Brady is just a beast. And yeah, agreed about Elway, Roger. Yeah. Well, Roger, so, she's been gone out of the country for 2 weeks. So I've been just living life as a bachelor. And as you can imagine, not many groceries left in the fridge, pantry, and all that. So she had to do a bit of shopping to restock the supplies.
That's bold, using the driver off the fairway.
Yeah, never going to get there.
Good shot.
I don't know why I was lining it up like I was trying to get it there. Or like it was going to get there. Alright, we'll de-loft. This will cut through, or I could go the other route. Will that hold up enough? I think it will. No, it's not that much wind. I did need to go with the
that'll work.
76. Oh man, this ain't.
Five
I
under
should
for
have.
the round if you sink this.
If I had thought about it a little better, I would have decided that long was the miss, not here, and I would have chose the other one.
Looking super.
Sweet.
Oh, fancy putter work.
Very well said. Very well said, Roger. Every good man has a good whoa man behind him. Yeah. Yeah, she's a good lady. Good for me anyway.
More power. We got a headwind on this hole.
Good match. I think this next year will be 9 years. Eight years, something like that. I don't honestly remember. I'll have to ask her.
To the pin from here.
Dang. Alright, I think this is a good club. Why, is that a little left or right? Maybe not much. Alright, not bad. Not good, but not bad.
We have a 17-foot putt.
Does that work out to be... That's a weird putt. That is a proper... I guess you really call that a double breaker. Maybe you call it a triple, whatever. It's a weird little hump in the middle. So it's like definitely right to left, right at the ball. You can see it. And then here is where it starts straightening, now going the other way. Does this work out to be dead straight in the end? I feel like right to left wins a little. Am I crazy there? Like looking at it from this view, I feel like right to left wins a little. I think I'm wrong about that. I think I'm just going to hit it straight. Hit it hard.
This one's on a good line.
All right.
Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment.
Got to try to play speed golf. You know, she has been gone for a while. And even after 8-9 years, whatever it is, I still like having her around. Although, don't get me wrong, it's nice having a little bit of me time. But glad she's back. I feel like the wind and the lie, like the hill, are going to about cancel. I need to take just a little off of this, and I think it'll be good. Should have moved it a little extra to the right. Dadgum. Yeah, that's not going to be good. That's not good. That was just a bad adjustment. Gonna have to bounce, P-Dog. Alright, man. Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a while, man. You gonna be around tonight? Well, you're leaving, so hopefully I see you tonight. If not, then I'll see you soon. Stupid slows. God almighty, that might have gone in. I mean, you never know, but just hate not hitting a perfect, because you'll never actually know if you set it up right. Hey, Chewy. What's up, bro?
And after that, when you're at
Hi and bye. You leaving? Or are you saying goodbye to that birdie for me? I appreciate that. Let's put it to rest. Par 4. Definitely want to power this. Yeah, just 103.
From the tee here.
Oh, wow, that was a bounce. Didn't really notice that bit of the hill.
Yards out.
All right. You okay? Goodness. That was a good shot.
Good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. Nice putt. That's for birdie number 7 on the day.
By P-Dog. Yep, gotcha. Well, good day, Chewy. Yeah, it is Happy New Year for you by now, huh? It's already the next day. Good stuff, man.
All right, here is a par 5.
Happy New Year.
This one's looking okay off the tee.
Maybe I should have powered that. Is this a par 5?
Right,
it is. Why did I not? I didn't think about that shot long enough. Oh, I've got a good lie. Dang, if I had powered that off the tee, I wouldn't have to try and power it now. It's not going to get there, but I'm going to try for it anyway.
Taking driver off
104 and perfect. Oh, it did get there. All right, that's a chance.
Nice.
Make up for one of those pars.
Third shot.
Come on, baby. Come on. No.
Chip shot there. No.
Oh, that's brutal.
For your birdie. Birdies everywhere.
That's brutal.
Birdie of the day for you.
Nursing a hangover. 6 a.m. on, phew, so 6 a.m. New Year's Day.
You were at 8 under par.
Man. That's right. We had a good time last night, and I can tell you were having yourself a good time last night.
Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with.
Oh. Why am I trying to power this? Only because it's so much fun.
This is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. Okay, second shot on the 11th.
Trying to make it.
Do nicely. Just a little 3-footer left for this one.
Trying to make it. We'll take that. All right, the only pars we have are on the par 3s.
And you're sitting right there at 9.
There were 3 par 3s on that front 9. I just noticed. We got 1 birdie of the 3.
Teeing her up now on a par 3
All right.
hole.
Oh, it's another par 3. I thought this was going to be a drive with a par 4 with the yardage. Jeez. What am I supposed to do to get that close? Where's the place to miss? Okay, that would be a terrible putt. So if you actually manage to get it to come up short and go to the right, you just have to putt across the slope. Unless you get really lucky and it's like right in here. Oh, the wind's helping now. I feel like the play is just to land it into the heavy rough and hope you get a good trickle out. It's down 47 as well. I think it's the only play you can really do. So down 47, that's 15 yards, around about 16 yards. So 216. So I would, yeah, that's not far enough. This is a little too much. Try a little left to right on it. And I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I was hesitant to put it too far right. It had to land in the heavy. Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's a chip. Okay. That worked out better. Oh, it's soft. Ah, I keep forgetting it's soft fairways, soft greens. Keep forgetting that. Oh, get out of town. A little too hard, but I had to hit it hard to get all the break taken out of it.
This putt's tracking.
Oops.
Ouch.
Whoops.
Ouch.
shorted it. Oh, that
Well, nothing
sucks.
you can do about it now. Let's pop the bogey,
That sucks.
putt in, and move on.
Let's see here.
Sitting at
Oh, big
8
Wowz,
under for the
Chewy.
round.
Cracking. Well, thanks, Roger. I don't think I got any skins. I might have covered somebody on the 17th, the number one handicap. Pretty hard par 4, but I'm sure somebody else has already birdied that. If not, then they will. It's up 22, but I'm just going to go to the heavy rough. I don't care. It's worth it for the yardage. Have you already played yours, Chewy? Your skins?
And here's our second shot on the 13th.
All right, down and left to right at the lie. All right, let's do some math here. I have a feeling a flop's what I want to hit. Let's see if we can get... Not going to get a good percentage. Still getting a terrible range, so... Call it 72%. Yeah, that's too much club. Absolutely. So it's going to be a flop here. Some spin on it. A little off. I might almost should hit the 34 splash just because it's downhill at my feet, but that's not going to be enough club. So.
Ooh. That almost went down.
So Roger, maybe I should have spoke a little bit more about why I chose the flop there. Hopefully I said enough to explain it, but the pitch would have been too far. All I did was calculate the percentage. Threw it on a calculator and saw how far the 52 would land. I figured that it would land about 37, but that was before I accounted for the lie. It was downhill at my feet, which makes it really shoot out. It would have landed further than 37 yards. And then it would have continued to roll.
Now on a par 4.
Another 500-yard par 4. Only 102.
Like to the fairway here.
Holding it back a little too long, I think.
This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away.
I think this will be good. Oh, I slowed it. Oh man, perfect. A perfect. Nah, this ain't bad, so take it. Pulled the crap out of it. Otherwise, it's in.
Rolled right by. And you've got this left for par on this one.
It's hard to pull that badly on pro.
And that'll keep you at 9 under for the round.
Taking notes, Ryder? Right on, right on. Chewy, doing your skins tonight? Right on, right on. When your vision's less blurry and head stops hurting, yeah. Oh man, so soft greens in round 3 as well. Yeah, they really, man, soft greens and fairways are hard. I keep forgetting that that's what it is. But so far I haven't played any really bad shots because of it. I don't think. Yeah, too far, too long. Why am I trying to hit overpowers and hit missing fairways, like, when I didn't need it? Only because I slowed the last one and I was upset about it and I wanted to try again. That's the only reason I hit that overpower.
Safely on the green. Put this putt down and you get to 10 under par.
Way too hard. Oh my god, hit the hole, please. Oh, that was stupid.
Right by it, isn't it?
I'm starting to lose focus.
An 8-foot putt.
Doesn't take much. It doesn't take long, rather, for me sometimes to lose focus.
This putt's going. That's gonna do just.
Had a good round going there for a while. Had a chance at trying to go for an 18 under if I could have made a couple of eagles, or at least a 17 under. Now it's going to be bad. It's, what, 14 the best I can do unless I make some eagles?
Okay, setting up
13 maybe?
short par 4 today.
Okay, well here's an eagle chance. Oh no, 3-wood doesn't get there. Actually, 3-wood nearly does get... No, it doesn't get there. I have to meter back a driver. Damn, I want to meter it back to almost where my 3-wood is. Maybe I should overpower the 3-wood. Yeah. Okay. Let's just, it's not as much wind as I'm thinking it is. Yeah, let's power this back. Oh, it didn't kick it right.
Well done.
Oh man, if I hadn't landed in the heavy rough there,
Here on the 16th.
who knows? So the green is pretty neutral as far as like running away from me, but a 9-iron chip is way too much. Look, it's downhill at my feet. You can kind of tell it's downhill pretty severely. So I do want to chip this, but I'm gonna hit. Oh wait, it's soft. Gosh dang, this is weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to just like loft up, pitch a wedge, counteract some of that de-loft I'm getting at my feet. Alright, so there you go, Roger. That's my decision-making process on this one. I just gotta pick the right line. I can't tell if it kicks it straight at my feet or not. Or just left to right. I can't miss right because it goes off the green. So just aim for the left and go with that. Slow. Dang, a perfect might have been. That would have gone in, but it would have been better.
Good job with that chip shot. 4 feet left. And
all right.
That's a birdie.
Needed some. Oh, there's 2 pars in that stretch. Oh, geez. So yeah, just if I hadn't made a bogey, the best I could do was 14 under, unless I made an eagle. Now I've got a bogey in there, so yuck. About 12 down for the hill, and 12 for the wind, maybe 14 for the wind because it's downhill so much. So 12 and 12 is 24, 12 and 14 is 28. So I'll be able to hit about a 100-yard shot here, aka the 97. Let's see if this works. Maybe a smidge of D. I needed more D because it's soft. That was perfect for firm greens.
A bit wayward. And this is our second shot here on the 17th.
No. Just a lackluster and finish to the round. That's alright.
So far, so good.
Alright, let's see here. Gotta go, Chewy. Alright, bro. Right on, right on. Oh, I missed a lot of comments. My bad. Let's see here. So a splash and a flop are relatively the same. No, I mean, no. They're very similar in some ways, like for how I read them, like as far as like what lies I want to hit, which one. So I guess in that sense they're similar except for the distance they go, but it's also much more difficult to partial a flop than it is to partial a splash, say. And a splash will stop quicker most times. Let's see here. Webby. Okay, so yeah, I'm done after this, man. Otherwise, I'd be all about it. My old lady just got home from she's out doing some stuff. Chewy, if we're not gone, thanks for stopping by, man. I'll see you later on. I'll be on tonight. And same for you, Webb. I'll be on. I doubt I'll be on during the day today. She and I will probably be hanging out, but I'll be on tonight for sure. 530 par 5. Okay, gotta overpower this. That's better.
This one looks like it'll play. Second shot on the 18th.
Man, my lie's too good. No, I'm going to play it anyway.
Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver
Soft. Everything's soft. That's why.
On your way.
That was a good choice.
All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. And here's a look for eagle.
I think that's a little bit too much respect I'm giving it. Find out. Oh, just sweet. Good way to finish after a lackluster back nine. All right. Well, hey, that's gonna do it right there, guys. Let me see here. Check some comments. So let's see here. Chewy. New course Klondike is uploaded now. Well, you know what? Let's put that on the list for tonight, man. Make sure we play it this evening. For everybody else, thanks for coming and hanging out with me for a bit. Y'all have a good rest of the day. I'm sure somebody will be streaming tonight, whether it's Webby or myself or Coxter. So hopefully we'll see you in stream later. Until then, everybody have a good rest of your day.